Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the introduction to machine learning. Machine learning, human intelligence includes episodic learning and procedural learning. Episodic learning is to learn from the past events, and procedural learning is to learn from the actions sequences to complete the task. There is a need for a unified methodology in order to have an intelligent behavior in machines. So the key focus is to make the machines learn like humans. Machine learning, it means building and exploring methods to program computers to learn. So machines must make decisions based on the past experiences like humans. What is machine learning? Machines should be able to learn from the past data, carry out intelligent tasks, forecast outcomes with high accuracy, and thereby it is useful in automation and complex scenarios. This knowledge base and prediction rules, they help in decision making process. Generally, the algorithms will map the natural language and the processes. Machines will be using those mappings to make the appropriate decision making. Sometimes even humans are struggling to explain the language processing, but it's easy that machines can be taught through the algorithms. Let us look at the concept. Here, the input is the training data, which is, for example, images are text, and the processes it's passed through the machine learning algorithm. So it is passed through this algorithm, and using this predictive model, this new data is then classified or labeled. Now, algorithms are important in order to make the machine intelligent. So, in case if the model is trained using the known samples, that is the training data, we say it's supervised learning. The trained algorithm builds knowledge and it applies it to the new data. So if the known data is used, we say it's supervised learning. If data is unknown, we say it is unsupervised learning. What is the purpose of learning? We need to infer from the data. So this inference, we use it for classification, prediction, and grouping. This is the concept of ML. What is the scope of machine learning? So human-like learning. It aims to mimic the human. Dynamic environments. ML is useful when there are constant changes and it needs some auto-tunes predictions without manual reprogramming. Then ML enables some tailored algorithms if it wants to meet a specific customer's need so as to provide the satisfaction. Some of the key advantages includes it has to give us a quick response, the decision should be accurate, and self-learning process to happen from the new scenarios. Also, there has to be interdisciplinary collaboration. So wherein engineers, statisticians, and psychologists they contribute to the advanced ML systems. What are the core functions in ML today? Starting from data analysis, behavior prediction, and object classification, and the decision making is wherever it is uncertain. Some of the common applications includes the character face recognition, document and speech classification, spam filtering, fraud detection, weather and occupancy forecasting. Goals of machine learning. The primary goal is to develop algorithms with some practical value so that we could enhance the computer models for real life decision making. There are a lot of sectors where we use this ML, starting from home appliances to aerospace systems. So, a lot of sectors are using it. We need to focus on inferring patterns and making decisions using the data. Also, handling large data set, identifying useful information, and building relationships. So, wherein we find the correlations in data. and the techniques starting from a simple pattern recognition to fuzzy logic and inference. The main aim is to build intelligent systems so that we could solve real world problems using the data mining and pattern learning. Challenges of ML. The main key challenge is to select the right learning data. So all the data, they are not useful. So some may be irrelevant or some may be conflicting. So there has to be a prioritizing which depends on the context and the importance and the scenario. There has to be a limited and uncertain data which can make the decision making difficult. So we need to have a learning which is involving organizing the information into some structured knowledge. ML must mimic the understanding, reasoning, and knowledge application. Some of the examples in healthcare, if we want to go for a diagnosis, we consider the symptoms, we look at the historical data, also the habits, which collectively we use it for the diagnosis. So, pre learned versus the new knowledge, that is crucial for adapting to some new cases. So, there is a need to build an accurate, compact, and meaningful knowledge in machines. So, that's a complex task. In this video, we have learnt about the introduction to ML. Thank you.